Welcome, 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 Evelyn. It's Jane Gardner again, here from the Business of At-Home Business. And a bit late, but we're doing it again. We're doing the 5 steps to starting a home business. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jane Gardner, and I work with my husband at a structural engineering firm here in Western Canada. And I've been doing a series on starting your home business. We've already looked at the various steps in the first episode. The second episode, we've been looking at mindset. And today we're going to look at defining your vision statement. So let's get started. So I'm going to be down here on the bottom, but there'll be some interesting stuff for you to think about in the slides. So let's go. So the starting a business has many moving parts, but anyone can do it if they stay organized. And you're asking yourself, well, who am I? I'm Jane Gardner. I've been working in a home business with my husband for the last 20 years. We're getting near to retirement, so I thought I'd come out on the internet and help others start their own home business. And I have a business for at-home business memberships community over at bohb.com. You can go check it out. But for today, we're doing starting your home business step by step. So today we're going to be looking at defining your driving vision and values. Now you're asking yourself, why am I doing this? And we're going to have to pause if my husband decides to interrupt us. But there we go. I think he's left. Last time I asked for pizza, what I wanted. So this time we're not going to get him to interrupt me because we want to look at your driving vision and values for your business. So let's go. So you need to identify the vision you hold of your life moving forward, whether you're in a job and you want to start your own home business, or whether you're near retirement like me and you want to do something that you enjoy. Or in general, you just want to serve others and do your passion and help others. It's up to you to decide what your vision is for your life moving forward. So you have to look at your dreams and desires along with the changes you want to see happen in your life and to see whether you can drive your business success knowing those visions and values. In fact, you may see your business as the key to achieving your vision, but if you don't, you need to clarify your vision from the onset, so your chance of achieving it are drastically reduced if you don't know what your vision is for your business. Last time we looked at your big why. Why are you doing this? Well, I'm doing this because I want my husband to retire and I'd like to earn some money sharing my wisdom. Other people may want to just go and quit their job and start their own home business because they've always had the drive to want to do it. And others may just want to do a part-time income. There are many ways that you can do these various home businesses, and using different business models you can work on what kind of business you want, whether it's part-time or full-time. But first you have to decide what your vision is for your life moving forward, because without that, well, you don't know where you're going. So we're going to identify your vision and how these will fit into your vision for your business. So let's have a look at your values and uncovering your personal vision. So your vision depicts your big why coming to fruition. So my big why is to help my husband to retire, and so as we deserve to retire and have some income. So I'd like to share my wisdom out on the internet with others to help them start a home business. Because a home business has its challenges and it has its rewards, but you have to be aware of both when you start the idea of starting a home business. So your personal vision and your business vision will be closely tied. So we're going to look at starting with writing a vision statement. So you have to start with a vision, and I've done some training on this on Strategy Sundays on the Solopreneur Success Strategy show. But for now, we're going to look at what is your vision. And so you can start thinking about what's the ideal picture of the future for your life and what you want to create for yourself and others. It ties in to your big why, as your vision depicts the big why coming to fruition. So if I want to have my husband to retire, then my big vision would be to have a business that brings me in the income that I can travel with him, or we can enjoy our retirement. So that's a different business model from someone who's just starting out and wanting to support their family or wanting to help pay for their college tuition, etc. So your personal vision and your business vision will be closely linked. So this is usually the case, of course, but if you're just starting out, it's unlikely you'll be able to articulate your business vision at this stage. So here's a quote from Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. How different our lives are when we really know what is deeply important to us and keeping that picture in mind. We manage ourselves every day to be and do what really matters most. So what really matters most to me on this Sunday is to create this course for you. So I do this every Sunday at 10 a.m. in my time. Regardless, a little late, but I'm still doing it, and my cat has decided to come and play, but we'll see. He may come in front of us or not. We'll see. So the way to get to complete point of clarity with your personal vision is to have a written vision statement. So what kind of things do you need to include in your written vision statement? So obviously, one of the ones that everybody models himself on is Richard Branson, but to have fun in my journey through life and learn from my mistakes is his vision statement. So certainly that's a good vision statement. It's positive, and he realizes the need that sometimes there will be failure. So let's have a look at what a vision statement is composed of. And so it sets out some of your high-level goals. So what are some of your monetary goals, your personal goals, your life goals? What kind of life do you want to have in the next 10 to 20 years? How much time do you want off? How much time do you want to work, etc.? And what inspires you? What is the reason that you're having to want to start a home business? And what motivates you? And what inspires you, and what contains feelings and emotions for you. And the vision statement should always be written in the present tense, because of course it's your vision for today. So, what are your values? Values highlight what we stand for and represent our unique essence. They guide our behavior like a personal code of conduct. So what is things like honesty, integrity, openness represent to you? Are they values that you value the most? Or do you like consistency, regularity, these kind of values? Values guide your behavior, providing us with a personal code of conduct. When we honor our core values consistently, we experience fulfillment. So I'm very happy at this time to be able to find the time at 10 o'clock on Sunday-ish to do this, because I value being consistent in my work and hopefully fulfilling some value for you. So write down the personal values that you hold, group those values into related themes, identify the most important ones, and then rank them in order of importance. So at the end of the exercise, you want to have written down between 5 and 8 values at the key to your existence. Write down the personal values you feel you most honor at all cost. Group these values under related themes. For example, values like accountability, responsibility, and timelessness are similar in that they all relate to integrity. Values like learning, growth, and development are similar as they relate to openness. If you still have a sizable list of values, you need to whittle them down to the most important one, and these are the values that you will stand up for no matter what. Ask yourself this question: what values are essential to my life? When you have 5 or 8 values written down, rank them. Then step back and ask yourself, do these feel like consistent values for me? And are they personal to just me? Do you see any values that feel inconsistent with your identity, as if they belong to someone else, like an authority figure or society, and not you? Check your priority rankings. Do you feel like your values are in the proper order of importance? So you can look at a variety of values in your life, including if you value your family the most, and family time. If you value, there's other things you can value other than integrity and openness, of course. You could value money, but then you have to ask yourself, well, what does that money give you? So maybe what the money gives you is what you value. So if you value your freedom, if you value being stable and consistent, having stability in your life, just have a look at all your values and decide which values you feel are most important for you. Now, just as an aside, I should mention that I'm a personal development assessment instructor, and one of the assessments that we do is assessing what your values are. And so you rank them according to importance. And it's very interesting when you finish doing a value assessment, what you really feel are the values that are most important to you when you get the results. Because you don't realize until you think about it, what are your values and what do you value most? Do you value freedom most, or do you value stability most? Do you value being stable in your business, being in one place in your business, or do you value the interaction with other people and you want to go and network and mastermind or do other kind of connections with others? So anyway, have a look at all your values and rank them. 1 to 4 are the most important. So now my cat has decided to hit the window. You all right, cat? Hello? Great. So, this is terrible when you do these things live. Shall I cut that out? I don't think so. I believe an imperfect action is better than no action. So, let's put your values into action. Once you know your personal values, you can use them to choose your company values. So, let's go and see how your personal values will help you create your business. So it'll help you design how your business operates. So next series, I think it's next one, is we talk about the right business model for you, or the right business. So if you're not interested in freedom or you want stability more, then these are important to decide on what kind of business you have. So for example, if you really care for the planet and you want to have your business be green aware, then and environmental issues are important to you, then this will have an effect on how you manage the carbon footprint of your business. You'll want to avoid bringing in raw materials from other sides of the world, and you want to look at sourcing locally materials. Looking at your values will help you design how you want your business to look and how to operate. So then you ask yourself, from the position of your values, your key values, how do you want your customers and employees to be treated? How do you want to run your business so you stay true to your values? And where in your business do you need to pay particular attention to aligning your values with your business? So I do believe in being one of my values is being credible and being honest and being accountable to my customer service. So this would be something that I would make sure is important, and I have the features in my business that has a proper customer service model inside my business, because I believe that everybody has the right to have good customer service. And so look at your values and see what is important to you in terms of your business you want to run, the freedom, if you want to have freedom or stability, and how will that affect the type of business model you have. If you want to be stable in your business, I'm sure traveling the world and posting on Instagram is not going to be the kind of business that you're interested in because you want to start a family or whatever. So these are the action steps for you today, is to brainstorm some notes for a vision statement and complete the value exercise in your action guide. So, for those of you who don't know why there is no action guide here, this I am doing as the recordings for my course, How to Start Your Own Business Step by Step. So in that course, they have an action guide where they can actually work on their action statement, and I can help them with it as well as get feedback from others. So anyways, that's why that's in there. So ask yourself, what are your values? So how do I want my customers, employees, and people that I meet, prospects, to be treated? And how do I need to run my business so I stay true to my values? And where in my business do I need to particularly pay attention to aligning my values with who I am? So let's think about that for this week. And next week we'll have a look at some of the business models that are out there. And you'll see that there's a lot of passive internet models where you don't have too much contact with your customers, and then there are other businesses where you have a lot of contact with your customers. So have a think about that and decide which kind of business do you want to have. So for now, I'm going to just give you my link to how to learn about what will turn your business idea into a real viable business today. It's an opt-in ebook called The 5 Essentials to Starting a Home Business Step-by-Step Report. And it's at http://bohbtips.com/step-by-step. So hopefully that will give you a reason to go over there and opt in for it, and certainly you'll get more value through email about getting some ideas on how to make your business idea into a real viable business today. Thank you for listening. This is Jane Gardner. Till next time when we talk about business models.